Greetings and welcome to you. I am Shoshana, and this is going to be another Indigenous Oracle. For who? For Leo. Leo. Let's begin with you. So this is going to be a reading that is mostly dedicated to singles and or people who just started dating someone brand new. It's not really for people who are already in a relationship. I don't really feel like people who are already in a relationship watch these videos, honestly. So, what is the potential? What is the potential between you and the person that you are dealing with, Leo? Oh my. Why would I be ever surprised to see this throwing itself at you right off the beginning, right off the bat? It's so funny because I was telling myself, I was like, I'm not even going to do a reading for Leo. Like, why does Leo need a reading? You know, Leos are always being handed a bouquet of flowers from somebody or multiple people, you know, and here we are right off the bat. You're always the luckiest sign out of the entire zodiac. Oh my goodness. Okay, so door to romance right off the bat. You know, are you even single? The person that you are dating right now, or the most recent person, I guess, that you've been with, they want everything with you. They want to marry you. They want you to move in with them and live with them in their house. And I feel like this is somebody that you rejected. You rejected their offer. Like, you said yes to the relationship. Okay, let me just clarify. Okay, this is just a collective general reading, so if there's something that does not resonate with you, it's simply not your story. I simply read the loudest collective story, okay? And if it's not your story, then it's just not your story. I just read the story. And the story that is here today is you accepting the relationship with someone. I see someone accepting the relationship with someone, but rejecting their offer for further commitment, or rejecting their offer to move in with them, or rejecting their offer to buy a house with them, or rejecting their offer to have a family with them, or rejecting their offer to live in their house. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing right off the bat, you know. And why? Why did you reject this offer? Why did you reject going into full commitment with them? For some of you, you did get married. Okay, for some of you did get married, and that's why I'm saying this reading is not really for the ones that are in a relationship, because you're already in a relationship. You don't need a reading. But for, you know, there's a lot of Leos that are getting married, engaged, got married recently, all those kind of vibes. And it's not any different for the single ones. For the single ones, there's someone out there that wants to make you married if you're not married. The reason why you rejected it is because you chose yourself. That's the reason why you rejected their offer for further commitment or to move in with them or you rejected taking the relationship to the next level. What happened to my lamp? My little lamp had turned off. I don't know how long ago. Where was I? So there's a group of you that is in a relationship with someone that you're thinking about leaving. Some of you actually really did leave them. Some of you decided to stay in the relationship, but you don't want to take the relationship to the next level because you chose yourself. This is why you're so successful. While there are certain signs that will settle for less and use people, you would rather settle not. And you will rather obtain what other people use people for yourself. You're like, I'm not going to screw nobody over to get this or that. I'm not going to be like those people that just marry people for money, or I'm going to get the money myself and not marry nobody at all. And I'm going to work on myself. And you have been working on your digestion, your health, your mental health, your detoxing. You have not quit completely. Sorry to put you on the spot, but you're one of those signs that never quits completely, okay? You just don't. You invented cutting down. You're like, no, I'm just going to cut down. I'm just going to cut down so that I don't have to quit. So that's what you do. You know, your little detox methods are like, you quit drinking for 3 weeks and then you drink for a week straight. You know, that's just how you do it. You enjoy healing yourself and then going back to your little self-indulgence and then detoxing, and you just, you get what is that word? You enjoy the cycle. You enjoy the cycle of taking care of yourself. It gives you this natural high to rely on yourself. Right? Because you were probably let down. A lot of people that watch this channel come from very difficult backgrounds of addiction and trauma. See PTSD, complex PTSD and things of that nature. And it's who I like to work with. I like to work with people who have had difficult upbringings because I understand that those kinds of traumas, you know, that they feel like they'll never go away. But there's certain things that do and certain things that don't. But you really enjoy watching your cycles and being there for yourself and being present for yourself, like others never made you feel like you could rely on them. Very interesting that all the fire elements are going through very similar issues. And then, of course, this is you. This is you being all about your self of security, your financial security. This is you being a boss. This is you being the head of an organization. You overlooking and overseeing and you being the boss. And that is why you turn down an offer with your current person, because you're like, no, I will stay with you in a relationship. I will stay being your girlfriend. I'm getting majority female energy, so I'm just going to go with it. I will stay your girlfriend, but I don't want to be your wife yet. I don't want to move in with you yet. Because you're smart. You are smart. You know better. You know what the heck happens. But you know what? It's kind of sad. It's sad if you think about it. It's sad that you think that, I don't even know how to say it. You know, it's like, it shouldn't be that way. It shouldn't be that way. Like, the times that we're living in these times, they're so backwards. They're so backwards. Everything, like, nothing makes any sense. You know? Men used to be protectors, and now we have to protect ourselves from them. So less and less women are choosing to get married and move in with them. It's crazy. And I don't want to get deep into that, but you are a bag of gold all by yourself, okay? You're a bag of gold all by yourself. You need to make sure that whoever is offering you any kind of romance is trustworthy, to not take full advantage of you, and that's just not a risk that you're willing to take. You know, like, is there insurance for relationships? Is there, like, insurance for if you get screwed over, you know? So I really do not see you. I see you more flattered. You're flattered by the offer, but I feel like most of you are going to reject taking your situation or relationship to the next level, because you don't want to sacrifice everything that you have worked so hard for. You have done this all your life. You spent your entire life getting in a position where you are financially secure. You are so financially secure that you can afford to buy property right now, when other people are dying on the street, eating scraps. You're over here looking at properties and you're like, do I want to buy a property in America, or do I want to buy a property in Greece? How about Italy? How about England? I don't know. I kind of feel bad for whoever is giving you any kind of offer, because they need to have quite the offer to get your attention. The only way to really get the attention of Leo right now is to be at their level and making what they make and doing what they do, or something similar. There is no superficial or materialistic energy here, because usually there's, this energy of you need to be able to provide for me, right? Like if I were to be doing a Taurus reading, it would be all about them needing someone that's going to provide for them, right? But here, you're like, I don't need you to provide for me. I just need someone that's at my level. I just need someone that can take care of themselves. So let's say you find someone that can take care of themselves and makes either what you make or a little less or a little more. You get bored. You're like, okay, then what? Then what? Okay, we make the same amount. Okay, so we're both in real estate. Okay, so we're both in insurance. Okay, we both are the head of nonprofit organizations. Okay, now what? Now what? Like, that person not only has to be financially secure and stable within themselves, but they have to have passions that keep Leo interested. So good luck with that one. We have, to the cross watchers, is who I'm saying good luck to, because Leo is powerful right now. We have the ever unfolding rose cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you. So Leo needs to surrender to destiny. Whatever will be. And just surrender to that. If you feel a heaviness or a loss, or you feel like there's this supernatural energy taking something away from you, let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Anything that is gonna get taken away from you during this time is like a huge necessity. It needs to go. Okay? Some of you, there is a group of you that's dealing with an individual that is not qualified. You know, be careful with that. I don't know what it is. I don't know where that energy comes from. It's probably a demonic energy where people are considering people that don't qualify in comparison. We have transformation. Things are changing at a cellular level. Deep healing. So there's something going on at a cellular level with you, especially when you're detoxing and focused on your highest potential. However, I must note, be careful with this. Be careful with this, because sometimes we are addicted to self-destructive patterns. And you have this little addiction where you're addicted to the cycle, right? Where you're like, you like the feeling of taking care of yourself for 3 weeks, binging, self-indulging. Taking care of yourself. What about not needing to detox at all? You know, what about not doing whatever you do every 3 weeks to begin with at all? Like, what about just not doing that so you don't need to detox at all? All right, I'm gonna stop because a lot of people are not interested in that. They're just not. People love their substances, you know. Since the beginning of time. We have being flexible. Everything happens for a reason. There are many options out there. Perfection is an illusion. You can move forward. You can move forward even while going against the current. Particularity will divert you from your destination. Okay, so this is the Be Flexible card. When it comes to love, because that's what we're talking about today. So I saw all of your high standards and I love them. But when you have Be Flexible, it's trying to tell you something. It's trying to say that sometimes we're not going to have a similar opportunity for a long time. Of course, this is going to vary. There's going to be so many different kinds of groups. But there is one group in particular, again, that goes back to this rejected offer. Where there's a group of you that are so confident that you feel like you're going to get this similar offer again. And again, and again, and again. And no, you will not. This is just for a certain group of you. You will know which one you are. It's like there's someone that you are rejecting that should not be rejected. And they're very genuine about their offer and interest, and they don't want to take advantage of you. They actually make more than you do. And you are rejecting them because of this, that, and the other, but you think that you're going to get another opportunity, and I just feel like there's going to be a dry spell. At some point, you're going to experience a dry spell because things don't stay great forever, you know? They just don't. Sometimes it's up and sometimes it's down, and there will be kind of like a dry spell for a while where you will look back and rethink that rejection. Okay, so I know that was for multiple groups, but whoever that was for, don't let your standards be so high that you are rejecting someone who genuinely loves you. Yeah, that's what I want to say. Okay, let's do 2 more cards. Lover's potential. Person you're dealing with now, the person that you are choosing. I don't know if this counts. Shine like the star that you are. I'm going to put it to the side because I was not focusing. There we go. That's the one. Take responsibility for your power. Wow. Take responsibility for your power. This is exactly what we were kind of talking about. Like, don't allow your power to go to your head to the point where you forget to be humble or you forget to be kind, you know, because sometimes you can get a little too confident and you don't want to be stepping on other people's toes. You need to be gentle with people who are not aware of how to use their power as well as you can. Okay? Because you have a very, you know, your energy is very high right now. Oh my gosh. I just realized something. I just realized that we're having a solar eclipse in like 4 days. So that is why your energy is super, super, super intense. Be very careful with eclipse energy because eclipse energy has to do with opposing, harming, cursing humanity and amplifying the evil of it. I know that sounds dramatic, but that's just what I believe. And anything that you do around an eclipse is going to be amplified for about 3 months. So let's say you relapse around an eclipse. You are not going to be able to put that bottle down for at least 3 months, okay? Trust me when I say that. I would avoid alcohol, okay, around the eclipse time. If you're not ready to quit, I would avoid. Please don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do alcohol. Don't do anything that is a non-holistic substance around the eclipse, because the negativity that comes from it will be amplified, okay? Last but not least, we got one more for you. Person that you're dealing with now. Wow, that's a lot. We have a lot over here. I don't know if I want to take these because I only want one. I am going to put them back in because it's too many. Just one card, please, for love potential between you and them. And we have a new gown. I love that. So I'm going to be completely honest with you. If you're single or dating someone new, I just feel like there's so much going on with your emotions. There's so much intensity that you need to remove the sense of urgency that you have to making a decision. There is no sense of urgency for you right now. Remember to be flexible. Be flexible in a new gown. So do you want to walk in to a new identity? Do you want to be someone different? Do you want to get rid of your wardrobe and get a brand new wardrobe? Taking responsibility for your power. This is a need to take on this humble persona and to live by it. And that is more important than a relationship for you at this time. However, those opportunities are there. Those offers are there. But the main focus that is being asked of you is to pay attention to the improvements and the regeneration that is going on at a cellular level. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time.